What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your life. I see a bunch of goats in the chat, a bunch of goats here on stream. Chat, this is going to be an Omega banger. We got Team FGC Don't Read taking on Team Tarnished, and it is going to be a hell of a battle. Coming up first are going to be the two team captains, Tagic and Tarnished. Let's get to it. Let's send it your way right now, players. Start your engines and go on AFK. Let's get this bad boy going. And these two right now do not want to. We might have to go hidden cursor for this. Looks like we're good to go. What's going on, Big Dish J? Mink, great to see you.
For taking this part.
Thank you for the points.
And by the way, if you're looking for the team score, look for it right there in the center. You will see it is 0-0. Whoever gets to 5 first will be the winner for the team battle. And right now, though, we are going crazy. And this is going to be not a mirror, though. It is going to be Tagic. He's going to be representing Kenshi. And it's going to be Tarnished, though, on the Johnny. Trying to get up in there, trying to get in those DMs again. And again, there's a nice grab. All right, smooth move to say the least. The Movado again, and Tarnished is in trouble. Tarnished right now, but a drop to hold on like this. Overhead. Okay, but the ghost is not out. The ghost is on the loose, though. Wait a minute. And Sento is back in your life, though. This is a problem. And he just used the shadow kick to get out of it. I kind of like it. Nice. The low, the double low. And another grab, but we are going to be dunking those. And here comes Big Tagic. And this is not looking good if you are the Johnny made to my left, now to my right.
What? Are you blind?
And just like that, man, it is going to be Tagic. He is going to be going up on a Big Tarnished. But that Whiffopotamus in public, we know, chat, that is illegal. Into the sky we go, and into the left side of the screen. Beautiful ducks coming from Tagic. And Amon, you may have something to that. But right now, though, he is going to be looking good. And this pressure is mounting. Speaking of, never mind. Anyway, the jump-ins again. SJP is loving the Johnny action, though he cannot even lie. The overhead again, and this is looking like one-way traffic. Nice, and this is gonna be enough to do a cleanup on aisle 7. And what can we say? He's China's problem now. Sewer Rat, thank you so much for the follow. And that is gonna be a clean game number 1. Coming from Tagic.
Kenshi wins.
And Big Z, good to see you, my man. How's the Baraka God doing? Med Shutter, always a pleasure. Welcome everybody coming from Europe, the Middle East, and of course, North America. That is gonna be the home region of today's event. And guys, this one is starting off very, very clever for Big Tagic. That Kenshi doing some work. We thought we were gonna see the smoke. It did not come to fruition. Let's see if Tarnished comes out with something a little bit different.
Kenshi.
All right, it is now game time, man. Let's do the damn thing and let's figure it out. Tarnished, though, coming out with something a little bit more familiar in that Ermac. Tarnished can be one of Sin's best players, and I can honestly say he's won a few tournaments here.
I'm sorry. They don't want to go back.
What's going on, Subby? Welcome back.
Round 1.
And everybody in chat is going crazy with the emotes. I see you guys. How does Ermac do against Kenshi? That is the question we have at hand. And right now, though, this is going to be one-way traffic. Whipping it out raw. You never want to do that. At least I think not. Okay. Good low. And still the overhead. Nothing is connecting. The defensive Tarnished is holding up. Good. The overhead again. The low. And chat, this is looking like bad news bears if your name is Tarnished. The overhead, though, Tagic is pressing, but he's getting clipped by the wake-up use of the armor Janet. 19% coming your way. Down 1 into the poke, into special. And right now, though, this is going to be Tagic, though he is working on a hell of a lead. Keep in mind, Ermac, not the most damaging character in the game. Got to break away from that one, still believes in the round, and I can definitely respect it. Beautiful. Overhead is going to be money. He's got to go for it right now. He can win it, but he drops it. The low. And that is gonna be the round. Tagic and these ducks are carrying.
Expect the unexpected.
Round 2. Fight.
Ahmad, yeah, no, we know exactly what I'm saying. Good thing I do not. However, though, this is going to be Tarnished again, but the drop to mold. This is not gonna be good. Flawless block, but again and again. Another punish, chat, and this is looking all kinds of bad. If your name is Tarnished. So far, Tagic, man, he has just had his number on this one. Good low. The overhead, and that is not going to be ideal, man. 9 out of 10 dermatologists are not going to recommend that you take a ghost with a sword to the face. And what's going on, Big Day Star? Oh, chat, though. Hang on a second, though. Let's see if the turntables. Beautiful and exquisite, stunning, and perhaps even brave. The critics might agree. Okay, just going Staggopotamus. And that is going to be poking a special, but it's not going to be paying off. And chat, this is not looking good. Here comes Movado and Tarnished. Cannot break away. And this is going to absolutely take it. No, just barely doesn't. The scaling is interesting. He needs, and he would have had to have been perfect. However, Tarnished in a position we are not used to seeing. Down 2-0 to Tragic. And FGC does not read. Is on the verge of going up 1-0.
Kenshi wins.
And with this result right here, chat, we gotta call it like it is. Tarnished is in some trouble. He's gonna have to basically run the tables on this one and be pretty damn perfect if he has any hope of winning here on Coaches Clash, our 5v5 team battle series. And all right, you know what they say, keep all hands and feet inside the Vaporizer Express when you're going on this ride. Tarnished, though, he is on the verge of being eliminated.
Hanging Gardens.
So many minds, so many voices.
You hear our thoughts?
And on to the next match we go. Tarnished, though, he has got to put on a performance of a lifetime if he has any hope. And the bad news is Tragic is not looking like he's gonna slow down. Beautiful punish, and going into the air, you know Janet's on the way with this one. Are we gonna get to the 60? Maybe perhaps the 50 if anything. Good. And just laying it all down right now. We're at the 40, can he get to the 50? And this is going, wait, no, he got to the 60, he did. I just looked at the counter to my left, and then to my right. Oh, we're whipping it out, man. He hits the ghost of long-reaching normals. Only 60, says Amon. That has to be the optimal right there. I do not believe you can get any more. And Tarnished, though, he is looking better for wear right now. The overhead not gonna hit. The whiff is gonna catch him, and that is gonna be the round. A devastating round coming from Tarnished. Let's see if he's got a few more of those left in the tank.
Fight.
All right, Shed, you guys wanted action. Who am I to deny you that? The players are here in Tarnished, finally looking like he's woken up. Speaking of woken up, here comes Sento. Down one, overhead though, this mix is not to be trifled with. And Tragic again, he is melting Tarnished's life bar. Right in front of our eyes, man, and Tarnished has got to get it going. The low is gonna be good. And welcome everybody tuning into the events. My name is Vape Coach. We do events and sometimes they're good, other times they are complete and utter dog shit, but we don't talk about those events. Down one, and a beautiful duck coming from Tarnished. Finally able to get it going, trying to find and improve. He said the stream quality is immaculate. Thank you so much, Surat. Hey, we pride ourselves on that. But once again, Tarnished, though, he is trying to get that big body damage, trying to prove that fear is not a factor. Get 10 points for Gryffindor, trying to do it and run the tables. All right, Death Embrace, so that could have been the round. Tarnished, though. Death Embrace, though, but that is only gonna last so long. That's what she said, but that's gonna be the round again. Surat, welcome to the channel, by the way. Great to have you here, brother. That goes for everybody in the building. Thank you so much for choosing this to be the stream that you watch. Oh, Mom, we hope that connection does get a little bit better, man. Either way, we hope to see you again soon. Beautiful stuff. Tarnished gonna be in the lead. However, Tragic does use a wise breakaway. And that is gonna be whipping. That is going to be trouble. And that is gonna be a full Sento sandwich. Do we get the 3-0, chat? Demise, what's going on, brother? Great to see you. Okay, and Tarnished, though, he's got to be on his P's and Q's before he ends up on the evening news. High as a bitch, yeah, that's me on the mood. Shout outs to Wheezy, let's go. Overhead again, the low. Oh, attack, I have no idea. I don't know shit about fuck when it comes to any of these matchups. However, I do know that if Tragic gets one more hit, I'm sorry, if he gets hit once more, he will be getting severely fucked up. And that is gonna do it. Chat 8th 1-0 score for FGC cannot read. Beautiful stuff. And that is going to be Tragic taking the set. And an absolute banger to start us off. The two team captains going at it. However, we are done here. Let's go take a look at that replay. And a 1-0 lead to start off Tragic on his team, and what better than the team captain to come get it. However, it will now be Tarnished sitting on the sidelines to see what his team can do, and let's go take a look at that scoreboard. And as you can see from my chart right here, it is now going to be a 3-0 score coming from Big Tragic. He will be enjoying a second round appearance should he need to make one. Coming up next, though, is going to be Fear versus DameCreations. DameCreations, somebody I am not too familiar with. However, though, we will be getting that going, and let's get that sent your way.
Smoke. T1000.
All right, T1000 gonna be making another appearance, though, against Fear Smoke. This could be easier said than done, but let's see how T1000 does against it.
Good luck trying to smoke me out.
What's going on, MMD? Don't think I don't see you, brother. By the way, Osboss, thank you again for that sub, Sewer Rat. Welcome to the ad-free lifestyle. And let's go. Let's do the damn thing right now. It is going to be a big projectile in full screen right now, but we know what T1000 can do. Teardrop pressure, chat. And exquisite, stunning, and perhaps even capturing, we might add. Into the sky we go, and this is 100% going to be a dominant round coming for Big Fear. And Fear right now is letting loose, and we are seeing it right in front of our eyes. Demon Cricket, what's going on? And that is going to be a dominant round, though, coming from Fear.
Round 2. Fight.
And let's go. Let's do the damn thing. And by the way, Osboss, I will have your emote tomorrow. I promise you. It feels like Groundhog Day. I will not even lie. And let's go, though. Let's see if DameCreations can get anything going with this smoke pressure. It has been all T1000 and all one-way traffic. However, though, we are shucking, we are jiving, we are moving, we are cruising, and this is going to be some solid pressure, though, coming from Dame. However, that is going to be a damn big punish. And we are seeing the fruits of his labor coming from Fear paying off. Nice. And look at this. This is going crazy. This should be a 1-0 lead if he can land one more. However, armor is always going to be a factor. Below, and another one. And this is going to be a beautiful duck coming from Fear. And this is going, I'm sorry, coming from DameCreations. Let me make sure I have this right. Okay, no, I have the scoreboard on backwards. That is going to be performance issues. 1 in 5 men will suffer from that. And this, though, this should be all Fear, and he's gonna let loose with it. All right, so Fear is the T1000. I have never seen Dame play, so I was not sure. However, he is gonna be going down 1-0. Team Tragic's team is looking pretty damn good. Osboss, that is one thing I forgot about. We should have him up right now. Fear with that 1-0 score, and let's go take a look at that replay. Once again, brought to you by this community.
T1000 wins.
And as you can see from my chart right here, this is actually going to be the wrong one. This is what we call L production, chat. As you know, we are a one-man band. However, though, we should be good to go for the next one. And let's go back to the game. By the way, Shutter, are you here? Did you ever learn how to do predictions?
T1000.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. What's going on, Big Wakes? The Spicy Orzo, much love. He said you're loving the graphics, man. Hey, shout outs to one of the best in the game, man. Fabry, if you're watching, we love you, brother. It's all good, Osboss.
Fight.
In fact, we'll just do predictions for the next set. I think that might be the way to go. This T1000 again, though, is putting the squeeze on Big Dame. And Dame right now, though, I'm sure he knows the matchup, but again, Fear, a very solid player. You gotta force your way out of the corner, and that's where mashing comes into play. The low, and we are pressing early, and we are pressing onto, there's a big overhead. What's going on, Big Chicken Arms? How you been? Welcome everybody to the venue. Welcome everybody to the matches. Right now, though, it is going to be Team Tragic right now. That is doing amazing. And so is Fear. The low. Is there any punish on that? I'm sure there is. The low is no good, but the tremor is. He's got to spend it. I don't know if this is going to kill, but this is going to do a solid chunk of change. It might be enough. And it looks like we're going for it. This is going to scale. How much, I do not know. However, T1000 right now is in a world full of trouble. And the big knife overhead, that is absolutely going to be the round.
The past haunts me.
Round 2.
And Tarnished is cheering on his teammates, man. Remember, if you go down, you still got to see how the rest of your team is going to be doing. That's another punish, though. Fear absolutely scouting that out. And Fear is instilling a ton of fear right now. This T1000, though, he calls out the stagger. Oh, that could have been a punish for Dame. You gotta be feeling for him. However, on the westbound of the I-10 is where we are heading. Westbound and down, and the knives are out. And chat, again, the pressure is mounting, and Fear is showing no signs of slowing this bad boy down. Remember, that is gonna be completely safe. You can up-block it if you make the call out. Tremor not gonna be coming to your aid in time. Big overhead as well, and this is gonna be the round. And chat, once again, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for choosing this to be the stream that you watch. Osboss, thank you for the sub, and thank you guys again. Let's go. Oh, that's another punish right now in Dame right now. This is starting to fall apart. He's got to do something. The tremor again. he's looking for it, man. He's looking for an answer here. Fear, though, is providing optimal defense, man, and that's all you can ask for. The Movado gonna be just out of range, by the way, just mistimed it. And the low again. Dame has gotta start calling this out. Beautiful and a nice punish. And Fear immediately gonna break away, wants nothing to do with this. Team FGC doesn't read right now, is up on a 1-0 lead, trying to go up on that 2-0 lead. However, though, it looks like Fear is trying to get it done, trying to send him to the promised land. Okay, staggers on staggers, the low, and that is gonna be a big call out. He cannot pick it up though. A bit of a trade there, preventing the conversion. All right, the sweep. And right now, though, Fear is just going all defense right now, and this is gonna be a big Movado combo. And Chad, if Fear can get one more, he will be going up on that 2-0 lead. Beautiful overhead. He's got something here, Chad. Okay. And tries to get it, but the big overhead, you know he was looking for it. And this is no! Oh my God, is there any way he can do this? The jump in, another low. He's trying to get all these lows, but you know what, Fear? You can't keep a good dog down for too long. And that is gonna be a 2-0 lead. Beautiful stuff, to say the least.
T1000 wins.
And Chad, with that performance right there, Fear is on the verge of sending Team Tragic to a 2-0 lead right now. And Tragic, a very good point, man. Fear's defense is looking excelente, to say the least. However, Chad, we are not done. On to game number 3. Let's see if Dame can get it together and get us into some extra innings.
T1000 smoke.
All right, Chad, here we go. It is Dame. This is going to be his last opportunity. He's got to make it count.
More like you coming?
And Tragic said he's working a 9 to 5 out here. I might not disagree with that at all. Mink, great to see you as well. Mink, do we get to see the Shang today? All right, though, Chad, there is only one way to get this going. SJB's in the building. Trey Baudelaire's in the house. And this T1000, again, the circuitry and the updates are going to be looking good on his end. And this is going to be a beautiful use of the command grab, the one-frame startup. And Chad, this is looking like Fear's world. We are simply just living in it. Nice. And still, Fear, he's able to pick that up. He's crazy. And Fear is going absolutely hog wild right now. And Dame, man, this is looking real bleak. This is looking real unfortunate. And this is looking like Fear is about to be on set point.
Round 2. Fight.
And chat, once again, thank you guys all so much for hanging out. Thank you to all the players for accepting your position today. And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to this prize pot, it is mostly just for fun, but if you do want to, there it is right there. All right, though, we are whipping in public again. We know how illegal that is, and for an officer of the law, that is gonna be something you don't expect to see. Ethan, what's going on, brother? Great to see you. VPP, what's up? Welcome to all the goats in the house, man. Welcome everybody here hanging out with us. That is gonna be a big punish, though. Hang on a second, though. Dame is having himself a good round, though. He's gotta keep it going. The 2-4. And a nice grab, though. Dame is having himself a hell of a ball game. He's gotta keep the momentum going. That was whiffing again, but he landed it with a command grab. And this is Problem City. Population you, bro. Do not let Fear bring this back. He's going for the command grab, maybe even an overhead. He might throw something else a little bit in there, but here we go. And this is going to be a dominant lead, though. Wait, those are droppable. He's gonna spend it. Holy moly, donut shop chat, and I think that is it. I think that is ball game on our hands. And that is going to be Fear with a 3-0 score. And he is absolutely going to be taking it. And it looks like Team Tarnished officially in a little bit of trouble here, Chad. Because I'll tell you what, Team Tragic is going to be on that 2-0 lead. We got to go look at that replay. And all right, though, with that result right there, that is going to be ball game. Fantastic performance, by the way, from Fear. I've never seen his T1000. Usually it's the Homelander. Usually it's the liu-Kang. Coming out with something a little bit different today, and we're very happy about it. And chat, with that performance right there, though, that is going to be, again, a 3-0 from Fear. Right now, though, Team Tragic has yet to lose one single game. Is that going to be put to an end from DarkLxuri, who's going to be coming through and taking on SJB? We're going to find out. Chat, channel predictions are going out, by the way. Make sure you guys send those invites. Let's get this bad boy started. It is going to be SJB taking on DarkLxuri, and let's get this matchup started. All right, it is DarkLxuri representing Team Tarnished. It is SJP representing Team FGC Doesn't Read. And by the way, if you guys are wondering, why is the team... Oh my goodness, hang on a second. D-Boy Rush coming through with the 1,000 biddies. Let's go, brother. Thank you so much. All right, chat. All right, I'm up in my seat now. D-Boy Rush saying, Vape, wake the hell up. All right, let's go.
Realms remain at peace.
And let's do the AttackPotency up in the building as well. D-Boy Royce, thank you so much. SJP versus DarkLxuri, and let's see who's gonna have the edge here. I don't know who I would favor here. These are two players we do not get all that often. And let's go. The 4-4 pressure. We're going up to the sky. SJP trying to keep this lead going. However, though, that is gonna be a big punish coming from Luxury. And into the air we go. And Luxury with an excellent corner combo. Jack's on the call as well. And this is still going. What's the set play gonna look like? Trying to get the shimmy neutron. No shimmy turner there, to be honest. Down one. And a 4-4 to greet him, though. That is gonna be a big lead coming from Dark. And Dark is going crazy right now. We gotta call it like we see it. Nice. And right now, though, 4-4. This is SJP. He's relying on this. Look at the spacing, though. Dark spacing is looking immaculate. And a projectile to end things right there, giving him the old Yeller treatment, and that is gonna do it.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, chat. All right, you guys wanted action? Who am I to deny you that right now? DarkLxuri says we are spending this bad boy, and Tarnished cheering on his teammate, not just his 5v5 teammate, but his actual clan teammate. Shout outs to Sin. Reckless, if you're watching, we love you, brother. He's watching us from up there. He's not dead. He just lives in Canada. It's higher elevation. Alto, good to see you as well. Okay. D-Boy Rose, this is not a ban-unban tournament. Shutter, yes, Dark is coming from Sin. D-Boy, no, this is not a ban-unban event. Next time we do that, though, we will definitely let you know. Those are always gonna be some fun to have, okay? Still, and a down one to go with it, and another one to go. And this is gonna be problems, though, for SJB. The life lead, though, still coming from Team FGC Doesn't Read. 4-4, and another 4-4, though. SJB is peppering Dark. And this is a problem. This could be close to being the end of the game, of the round. And SJB getting that corner pressure locked and getting it loaded. And the 4-4 to light things up. That is gonna be a tie ball game.
How I finish this is up to you.
Final round. Fight.
Once again, welcome everybody here. This is going to be Coach's Clash. We do events and sometimes they are good. Oh yeah, Tragic, that shimmy neutron, those Shimbo slice. No anti-air coming from SJB, he's not even trying. Jax to keep everything safe. And no, I'll say this about Team Tragic right now, chat. I'll go on record. Their defense is looking so solid tonight, man. Okay, 4-4 again, and this is gonna be SJB turning up the heat. And again right now, the low, the flawless block. And Tragic, man, he searched the depths. Okay, hang on, 4-4. And right now, though, Tragic searching the depths of hell for the most demonic players he can find. SJP was most certainly on that list, and that is going to be a 1-0 lead. SJP turning up the heat in the best way. And chat, we gotta take a look at that replay.
Liu-Kang wins.
And Fear's over here, man. He's having a great time, by the way. It looks like all of Team Tragic is having a great time so far. Team Tarnished has yet to get the ball rolling. Will Dark be the one to get the momentum started? We got one way of finding out, and let's get to the next match. Let's get this bad boy started. And what's going on, Black Pill Society?
Kitana. Kung Lao.
And let's get started, man. This is SJP enjoying a one-game lead. Can he take a 3-game lead? It all starts with game number 2.
That's all? My mother died.
And remember, by the way, I'm gonna remind every single player here who is watching, the Flesh Pits is off limits.
Fight.
If you pick the Flesh Pits, we will restart. That game will not count. 4-4 again. A nice grab. And AttackPotency is saying, Dark, you gotta lock in, you gotta do something. And something is what we are looking at, though, the Jax again. And this is gonna be looking like a much more slower paced game coming from Dark. SJB, though, we have projectiles, punches and bunches. And more projectiles. Projectile dysfunction, perhaps. And the projectile's so nice, we use it twice. We got fans, we got fireballs, it's all coming all over the place. That's what she said. Enough of that, though. Little Dre, what's going on, brother? Oh, and by the way, guys, Cyrax is banned from every single one of our events. Shout out to Dre, though. Good to see you, brother. And Big Wanks is over here. He's going crazy, but so is SJB. A beautiful duck. That should be the round. He's got to spend it. Let it loose. Let it rip. He's saying, Vape, shut your mouth. I don't even need it. DJ, he can see the katana. And he knew it was go time on Vape's fight night. What's going on, big DJ? Nice low again. Wait a minute, though. The hat is out. You gotta be careful. And Shudder, they deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. Cyrax makes me pissed. In fact, they make me royally pissed. However, though, that is gonna be a beautiful opening coming from DarkLxuri. And DJ, I am agreed by that. He said ban Sindel too. Who else should we ban, chat? We should ban DJ. However, though, it looks like SJB saying you want a zone, let's zone. No pickup, though. The drop double. And you gotta be careful about whiffing in public. We know how illegal that is. And again, chat. And things are going crazier than me at the all-you-can-eat buffet line because this looks like SJB is taking a sizable lead. Good low, forward 4. And a nice grab, though, is Jax gonna be en route. Calling all Jax right now, that is gonna be no. Still in the hit stun. The overhead, though, and this is not favoring DarkLxuri one bit. And no, still no punish on that. He did use the armor. And Dark, they've got to make something happen here. Jax is en route, and this is not gonna be it. Good grab, but it doesn't get anything out of it in chat. This should be the round.
You chose.
And holy moly, donut shop, Chad. SJB is going tit for tat with Big Dark, and we are loving it. By the way, HourGlassOfRain. Make sure you are good to go. Coming up next, AttackPotency. If you actually want to create the invite for that, I would definitely appreciate it. Dark, though, is doing some work here in the corner, and this is a problem and a half. Jax is in route as well. Okay, and there is going to be a fireball to your dome nugget. Clean up on aisle 12 because here comes SJB. The jump, just getting out of the corner, though. I love it. Jax getting hit on the way down. And chat, this is looking precarious. This is looking careful, man. You gotta be... Dark is just kind of connecting here. But either way, the projectile game is gonna favor the liu-Kang to my right. However, though, it is gonna be SJB. He's running low on life. This is actually gonna hit! Oh my goodness, and Team Tarnished getting their very first game. This could be them opening the floodgates. I don't know, but either way, that's a 1-1 score. And Team Tarnished for the win right there. DarkLxuri saying, don't worry, I got this. Paris, good to see you as well, brother. Everybody, let's go take a look at that replay.
Kitana wins.
SJB, that's what, never mind. Okay, either way though, AttackPotency, great to see you. Total Meta, great to see you as well. Total Meta, you made it top 8 today if I'm not mistaken, did you? Either way, congratulations to everybody on the EU side who did make a top 8 in the pro competition, man. NA's coming tomorrow, and you know we're psyched to see it. And let's go, chat. We got no time to waste. It is a 1-1 score. This is I'm sorry. This is going to be a 1st to 2 set pretty much. Yeah, Total Meta, I thought I saw you. Congratulations, brother.
It's not fair that both my parents were murdered.
You're right, Kitana. It is not.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, Chad, and this is gonna be a 1st to 2. These are gonna be close sets, man. You don't wanna let it be the one that got away. Us players have that, and serial killers have that. However, Dark is starting off hot and heavy, which is how we like to go. And Brown, thank you so much for the follow. Coming at a riff, I see you. And by the way, shout outs to Kaizen as well. They had an amazing performance, and so did Axstar. Man, we gotta get Axstar back, man. We gotta do something. And this is again SJB. He said, you want a zone? We're gonna zone right here and now. By the way, AttackPotency, I did get your invite. Thank you again. The jump in, though, and that is going to be hat action coming towards your face. And DarkLxuri, though, is still not out of this, though. That katana is going to need to work overtime. It's going to need to get something going, and there's a grab, but an even better tech. Okay. And now DarkLxuri enjoying a slight lead. That Jack's going to extend it. And Blonde Bomber coming through with the sub. Let's go! Blonde Bomber, 5 months, man. That is crazy. That is 5 months longer than my longest relationship, man. Welcome back to the building, and that is 2 on the day. All right, chat, though. DarkLxuri, though, is going to be enjoying the lead, at least for now. And D-Boy saying, let's go, my go. AttackPotency versus Hourglass. You could not ask for better matches. I'll tell you that right now, chat. However, though, the low, the forward 4, and again, we are going skybound. SJB not giving up on this game, not giving up on this round. And that is a beautiful call-out coming from Luxury. Blonde Bomber, always great to see you, man. Always a pleasure, and you better spam those emotes. DarkLxuri is on the verge of taking a 2-1 lead. Can they take this over SJB? And this is gonna be the game, DarkLxuri with the comeback technology, and that is gonna do it.
Finish him.
And a beautiful combo to send us home, and Dark is gonna be enjoying that 2-1 lead. And with this being said, Tarnished team is now looking pretty good, man. They are looking in a very good spot to take this. However, we gotta keep going and we gotta keep flowing though. It is gonna be SJB who has got to win 2 straight, and let's see if he can do it. And by the way, if this is your first time in the channel, this is Vape's Fight Night. I am your host, Vape Coach, where we do events, and sometimes, only sometimes, are they good.
Liu-Kang, Jax.
And Blonde Bomber, we have not seen Mr. Ratchet in a while, but I do see you spamming those emotes. Love to see it. Zeke's up in the building. You know we gotta go.
Why?
And this is again gonna be SJB versus DarkLxuri. Game number 4 is coming your way.
Round 1. Fight.
Johnny Cage's mansion is where we are headed. We got flamingos, we got rubber duckies, we got excellent decor going on around the room. But this mansion is about to get pretty fucked up, just like me later tonight. I'm kidding, no, hopefully not. Okay, down 1. Big Wankson, good to see you as well. Into the sky is where we're going in an excellent pickup. Kind of a drop, but kind of a pickup, I don't fucking know. Nice, good low. And this is going to be DarkLxuri looking like they are pulling away. And into the corner is where we are headed. That is our destination. SJB trying to fight his way out. That could have been a pickup, but he does not convert. The jump and a grab. This is Luxury going crazy. Gonna spend the meter. And that is gonna do it. Blonde Bomber, that should be on its way tomorrow. I actually have the file downloaded.
Fight.
DarkLxuri gonna be on set point though. Needs one more to pull away. Blonde Bomber, it gets closer every single day. I will have it tomorrow, I promise you. All right, though, the low. Jax is en route again, and that is going to actually be a deficit for DarkLxuri. However, it is doing some work. SJB, though, these projectiles are not helping him out as much as he would like. 4-4, down 1. And then this battle of teams right now, it is going to be FGC, DR, going to be up on a 2-0 lead, but that could change in an instant. Good punish again. Jax on the loose, Chad. And again, this corner pressure is looking crazy. DarkLxuri, do they have the technology to get one more on the board? Outsound population you, bro. And he's gonna spend it. The up block from DarkLxuri, and that is going to do it. And DarkLxuri with a 3-1 score. That is going to be all she wrote. And SJB, thank you so much for playing, man. Either way, that is now going to be Team Tarnished on the board. King Fonte, great to see you as well, my man. Chat, with that performance right there, though, DarkLxuri coming back a 3-1. Did lose the first game. However, did have the goods to bring it back. And that is going to be a 3-1 lead. Let's go take a look at that scoreboard. All right, though. And again, though, this is going to be DarkLxuri, a 3-1 score, always a good place. And chat, that guarantees us a second round. However, coming up next, this is one we've all been waiting for. HourGlassOfRain, widely regarded as the best Mileena on planet Earth, taking on AttackPotency, widely regarded as the best Omni-Man you will see in this game. And chat, we need to spend some channel predictions, and then we need to head your way right now. Let's go. All right, Chad, let me fix that scoreboard momentarily, and then let's get back to business.
Good. I'll break Outworld first to prove a point.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, here we go. This is going to be, again, AttackPotency representing Team Tarnished, taking on Hourglass representing FGC DR. And let me fix that team score again. I think I did everything right. I think we're good to go. Welcome, everybody. If you're just tuning in, great to see you. If you've been here the entire time, much love. Blonde Bomber, I got you. I promise after this event, I will specifically go and do that. I have it written down right here. However, though, Hourglass, though, coming out, seeing what they can get done. There are a ton of people in here. I know that's Osboss, just trying to boost us in the algorithm, making those 133 accounts. Thank you so much. Into the sky we go. AttackPotency had this one circled on their hit list. Wants to take out Hourglass. Hourglass has taken out some great players, though. We've seen them take out Ninja Killer. I believe Sonic Fox as well. Could be wrong about that. Overhead, though. Hourglass, though, trying to bring this back, going through with the classic Mileena team. There's a good grab. Good. And that is gonna be them just straight up attack potency, not blocking on wake up, never advisable. The down two chat. And this is going to be attack potency taking it. And this is 100% going to do that. Tried to use the buff, it was not good to go. And Dame, great to see you as well. Thank you so much for playing today. D-Boy Rose is having a great time, and so am I. Attack potency unable to pick that one up though. It does look like a couple performance issues. 1 in 5 men will suffer from that. Good breakaway. Good, another one, but you cannot grab Hourglass, man. It is not gonna happen. The mix is gonna be in effect, and here comes big HourGlassOfRain. It's all good, Dame. Hey, either way, thank you so much for coming through, and thank you so much for supporting the channel, my man. All right, attack potency, though, has got to be on their P's and Q's before you end up on that evening news. And again, though, punches and bunches coming from Big Kung Lao. And let's see it, though. Dave is over here going crazy. What's going on, Big Arrow? Hourglass really slowing the pace down on that. I love the way they're doing this. Attack potency does have a bit of a rhythm, and if you disrupt that, that could be big problems. Okay, down one, and another low. And right now, though, we are whiffing in public. We know how illegal that is. Overhead again. All right, attack potency. Can they take this game? This would be huge for Team Tarnished, to say the least. Okay, the tremor as well. And attack potency is laying waste right now to Hourglass. Beautiful, flawless block. But hang on a second, though. Hourglass still in the lead. There's 19 seconds left. Shout outs to my love life. And that is going to be another grab. Says, get off of me. And this looks like it should be enough to do a beautiful mix coming from HourGlassOfRain.
Final round. Fight.
And once again, welcome everybody to the event. If you're watching here, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. However, though, we got to get back to the lesson at hand, the low again. And attack potency, though, going to be taking the lead, but for how long? That is the question. Okay. Hourglass, though, right now is just kind of peppering attack potency. However, though, this is going to be a bit of a problem, though, because the time is ticking, and 1 minute is going to be what remains. Good low again. And remember, that is going to be plus on block. And remember, this is going to be a full combo. Hourglass continuing to go absolutely crazy, and another grab. Hourglass, though, is enjoying this lead attack. This is falling apart for him, but a beautiful combo. Needs one more, though. He is going to be getting the breaker. And another mix. Hold the phone, mind your manners, and watch your tone, chat. The overhead again. Can Hourglass do this? And that is going to be all she wrote. Hourglass on a 1-0 lead. And a very good way to start us off. Hourglass continuing their winning ways. And attack potency gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Let's see what they can do from here. And once again, thank you guys all so much for supporting, simply hanging out with us, man. That does mean the world. Giving the players the audience that I wish they deserve. And said, can we see the bracket vape? You can absolutely take a look right here. This is how things are currently looking before we get back to the match. Currently a 2-1 lead coming for FGC Don't Read. This is going to be the one that turns the tables, and let's get to it. Yo, Big Jesse, how you been, brother?
Outworld is the
Jesse, you gotta look at this Mileena right now. We got the best Mileena in the world here on
Break
stream.
Outworld first to prove a point.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's get to it, though, and let's go. Attack potency is going to be going down one game. Let me fix that scoreboard. And Shudder, that might have to be the thumbnail tag for this one. All right, we're back in action. We're back in your life, chat. And again, I love the way Hourglass is absolutely slowing the pace of this match down. Attack potency loves to go out, loves to be super aggressive, but it's just the counter-punching style of Hourglass. Okay. And Dave, you said the YouTube content is fired. Thank you so much, Big Dave. For you guys who don't know, we are on the YouTube grind. If you want to leave us a subscription there, definitely would appreciate it, man. Leave a nice comment, leave a mean comment, whatever it is you want to do. Just come through. And look at this, though, again. Hourglass is absolutely laying waste to attack potency, chat. Overhead again. And the overhead is overheading. And wait a minute, though. Attack potency not done. They're only mostly done. Okay, into the sky. Punching through again. And this, he's gonna need a lot more where this came from. Keep in mind, Hourglass does not have any meter. Beautiful. One bit of wake-up buttons from Hourglass will end this. He's gotta do something. There it is.
Round
Oh, Dave, yeah, no. Very, very patient stuff from Hourglass, and that is what is leading to this result. Attack potency started off very, very nice. However, now that the pace has been slowed, hang on a second. I'm going to shut my mouth for 1 second, but only 1 second. What's going on, Arrow? What did you tell me? Arrow, I said what's up to you like 5 times. Yeah, Osmos, as you should. We encourage that. Okay, a nice low again. Still pushing through, and this is going to be a beautiful grab. Attack potency finally taking the lead. However, Hourglass, though, you know that they are trying to time this perfectly. Trying to get this. Good grab, even better tech and attack potency. Starting to turn it up. These two cannot grab each other, Chad. This is almost comical at this point, Chad. I will tell you that. And another, Chad, why do they even try at this point? Why are they even trying? Zooted, what's going on, brother? Great to see you. Nice low again. And we are going skybound on this, and this is going to be attack potency with a sizable lead. You will notice Hourglass not even breaking away, knows that the round is most likely over, and it is.
Your only legacy will be failure.
Final round.
Arrow, it's great to see you, Zooted. It's great to see you, Mr. Zeke. I see you in the building. Big Dave in the house as well. However, though, that low, though, we are going to be punching through that. And you got to be careful when that Kung Lao Ha is out, man. The mix is going to be in effect. Good grab as well. Finally is able to get one. Hourglass waking up with buttons, and that is going to be a problem and a half, though. A beautiful grab. They're starting to be able to grab each other. CK Records, what's going on, my man? Okay. And Hourglass, though, is trying to go for that zoner approach, but you notice he catches him when he's coming in. Hourglass needs just a little bit more. Can he get a little bit more? Those overheads are doing some work. And attack potency is going to be going down. And a 2-0 lead coming for Big Hourglass.
Mileena wins.
And that 2-0 is going to be exactly what they wanted to draw up. Hourglass needs one more to give a 3-1 lead to FGC doesn't read. Is he going to be able to do it, Chet? There's only one way to find out. And Amon's back up in the building. Great to see you as well. Shutter's in the house. Arrow's in the building. Let's go.
Omni-Man. Mileena. Movado. Kung Lao. Night Market.
Think about it. You can save your empire.
Let's go and let's do it. Let's see if attack potency can get anything going here against this brick wall. That is going to be Hourglass. And Arrow, thank you so much. Arrow saying I made 130 accounts, just trying to boost you in the algorithm, trying to get that confidence up. We appreciate you, Big Arrow. All right, though, Hourglass has got attack right where he wants him. These projectiles are showing no signs of slowing down. Good use of the Lao Hat. Everything is going to be safe on that. Is only -2 from what I understand. However, Hourglass has more intentions besides -2. And this is a solid burger coming our way. And attack potency right now has not been able to get anything going. There's a grab. That could be the catalyst. Let's find out. All right. And we are going skybound on this one. Attack potency. They would need a lot more than this to keep it going. But you know what? If one player is capable of doing it, it is most certainly them. Yeah, one. And this, wait a minute though, does he think about spending it? You will notice attack potency will not spend their fatal unless they know it's guaranteed death. Good grab assist, get off of me, good sir. And this should be enough. No, gotta break. And this is gonna do it absolutely. And Hourglass is going to, no, there's no way. The down one into the titties. We're big fans of this, by the way.
Stop embarrassing
Ankle
yourself.
Tony, what's going on, my man?
Fight.
Welcome, Ankle Tony, man. Oh, I'm on, yeah, no. This is, you only get that kind of action here on pay-per-view again and again. Overhead. And this attack potency showing some big signs of life, chat, and that is not good. If you are an HourGlassOfRain fan, I gotta keep it honest. Low again, the double low, the low so nice, that attack potency is gonna be taking advantage. Attack potency, can they send us to another game, another round? Curious George up in the building, what's up? And this, he's got to spend it, but he's not going to be able to. Attack potency still believes. Down one. I'm sorry, the titties. And you got to punch through that. However, this is going to be the round. Hourglass absolutely going to take this. And Hourglass going to be sitting on a set point.
Final round. Fight.
And let's go. Let's roll. Let's keep this set going, chat. Keep in mind, the winners will be advancing, which means DarkLxuri is guaranteed a match in round number 2. Who is gonna join them? Attack potency, this has gotta be where it all matters. Hourglass still enjoying a full stick of butter. Beautiful combo, he's gotta break. Absolutely has to break. And you notice attack potency getting so much more confidence. Okay. And wait a minute though. You notice the mix-up from Hourglass, man. It is deadly. Knowing that's plus the overhead again, the Lao hat. AttackPotency still trying to make something of this. Good, Grabba says, get the hell off of me. We don't do that around here. Big overhead as well. This could be the beginning of the end. Keep in mind, Hourglass still does have Fatal Blow. At least I believe they do. No, they don't. But they do have armor. You better believe it. The low again in chat. This is gonna do it. Hourglass of Rain gonna be going down. AttackPotency getting up on the board.
Realms are mine.
Omni-Man wins.
And chat, with that performance right there, Team Tarnished has something to think about right now. And Amon is giving us all the W's. We love it. And I know Team Tarnished right now has got to be biting their fingernails. I am too, man. I'm nervous as hell. However, though, we got to fight past that because Daffy's in the house. What's going on, man? And chat, I'm loving the way things are going here. If you ask me personally, and that's just, of course, if you asked me, can AttackPotency bring it home? Send us to a game number 5. That would be our first of the night.
Good. I'll break Outworld first to prove a point.
Round 1, fight.
And let's go. Let's do the damn thing. Let's figure this out. And Hourglass of Rain. This thing, maybe I just need to make a couple adjustments here. Don't worry, chat, I do this all the time. However, a 2-1 is something to breathe home about if you are AttackPotency right now. Gonna be taking the lead here in game number 4. AttackPotency, widely regarded as the best Omni-Man player in the world. Hourglass, the best Mileena. And Hourglass again, though, is laying waste and going absolutely crazy here. And taking that lead back and some. Overhead, those overheads, man. This has been target practice, and that is gonna do it. That is gonna be Hourglass of Rain on set point, chat.
Round 2, fight.
And Shutter, no. Shutter, of all the Mileenas, you are definitely one of them, though. Curious George in the building, Daffy's in the house, DameCreations hanging out, and Amon is going absolutely wild. We love it. And this has been a banger event, chat. There's no other way to say it. However, Hourglass looking again to put this away, and let's see if they can get it done. Okay. AttackPotency, we are going skybound and down. AttackPotency Airlines, man. Purchase your ticket here and fly today. Beautiful combo, by the way. Actually gonna take the lead on that one. Hourglass is looking for the rob, though. You know it already. Beautiful anti-air from Attack. Hourglass is gonna break. But just gonna eat it. Actually gonna only partially eat it. We're gonna save the rest for later. Okay. And this, he's gotta go. The low is going in chat. This is gonna do it. AttackPotency is going, and AttackPotency is gone. And a 3-1 score is going to end AttackPotency's run in an insane set, to say the least. And chat, with that performance right there, that will actually be Team FGC-DR on a 3-1 lead. Let's go look at that replay. Holy moly, Donut Shop, chat. You know as soon as that connects, that is going to be GG's. Hourglass, thank you so much for playing. And AttackPotency, thank you so much for coming through and playing, man. Much love. And let's go look at the scoreboard, because that is going to be the official one of the night. Some of you have no clue. All right, so with that performance right there, it is going to be Hourglass, a 3-1 score, going to be guaranteeing themselves onto the next round. However, AttackPotency going to be going down, which means the Red X of Doom is on its way. Chat, coming up next, this is one I'm very hyped about. Alto going to be making his stream debut, taking on Mink, who's a veteran around here. Get those invites sent out and let's go.
Noob, Ghostface.
And Mink saying vape, you know, maybe wait for Christmas, because you are not getting that Shang today, because I want to win. And Alto coming out with the Noob Saibot, definitely a very strong character in this meta.
You are a dead man.
And it is go time, which means it is showtime, guys. Let's get going and let's get this done. However, though, I forget what this stage is called. I don't know shit, chat. They don't tell me this on the back of the game. Alto, though, we know what his intentions are. One of the best zoner-oriented characters in the game. Mink, though, gonna be playing Ghostface. One of the best mix-up characters coming your way. And Mixy Mix is where we're going. Keep in mind, though, Mink does have to spend meter, which means if he does not guess right, he will be in a world full of trouble. And Mink is starting off in a tremendous pace right now. There's a duck calling the homie out. Good low. Overhead is gonna be, he just waits for it and goes. Beautiful and exquisite, stunning, and perhaps even brave, the critics would say. Okay. More down ones, and we got down ones all over the place. We are stopping the foot, and this is gonna be Mink. There's a big, big duck coming from Alto. If you're Team Tarnished, man, this is make or break. You need this set, or else DarkLxuri has got to run the tables. Tries to explode him, but we are not gonna be accepting that. Down one, the duck. Not gonna get a punish, though. And look at this shimmy neutron. This is gonna be good. He's gonna spend it. But we are gonna be breaking away from that bad boy, though. One more is all it takes for either player, and that is gonna do it.
Don't hang up on me again.
Round 2. Fight.
And let's go. Let's make this happen. Let's get this next round in order. Down one technology, though, but here comes Big Alto, though. He's gonna drop it. Alto, though, has got to figure this out sooner than later, because once Mink gets going, man, there might not be any stopping him. By the way, I love the costume coming out of Mink, the devil horn Ghostface. Always a pleasure to look at. The low again, and this is going to be a big punish to your dome nugget. And Mink continuing to lay waste. Hang on a second, he drops it. And Mink says, you know what, I don't care, babe. I'm still pressing. I don't care. I did not buy this game to block. Down one, and a double down one. And chat, there's a nice grab. The jump in again, and this is gonna be Alto. They have got to get this going, cannot afford. And what, he's getting kind of caught with his head open in the cookie jar. And that is gonna be Mink on a 1-0 lead. This Ghostface, a living legend, definitely living up to that legend.
Ghostface wins.
And chat, once again, welcome back to Coach's Clash. This is gonna be our 5v5 team battle series, man. This is an event we love to do, by the way. And if anybody else ever wants to join these in the future, we encourage anybody, bring a squad, bring a team, and sign on up. However, we're going to our next match.
Stop calling, creep!
Ghostface, Noob, Saibot, Janet, Cage, Tremor.
And remember, if Alto goes down this match, DarkLxuri would have to run the tables against who would be up first. We'll take a look afterwards.
Mistakes.
So still waiting on you to order MK1 for me, STG. When did I ever make that agreement?
Round 1. Fight.
Moaz is up in the building. Big Tagic is in the house. EU and Middle East are awake. Let's go. However, Alto, though, he needs to find a way to stop dropping these combos, man. This is crucial at this point. Taki says we don't have electricity again. Taki, you got vape again. That's all you need. Hopefully that comes back soon again, though. Okay. And again, though, Mink got a big disadvantage right now. Mink is not going to be owning the lead anymore. Jump in. Good. And still, though, the defense is holding up from Mink. Team Tragic, man, they have a hell of a good defensive strategy. And again, though, this is going to be Mink. He's going to be taking back the life lead. Is he going to spend the meter, man? Is he going Mixopotamus on Wake Up yet again? And look at this, calling the homie. This is tragic. And Mink right now is laying absolute destruction to Alto's life bar, chat.
Do you want to die tonight?
Round 2. Fight.
And Alto on the verge of going down 2-0. He's got to get started sooner rather than later. Beautiful. And into the corner we go. Actually, scratch that one. We're going back to the left side. The knife toss is gonna go. The poke in a special, though, there is gonna be no punish on that one. Good grab. Alto's gotta find a way to slow this down, chat. Beautiful pickup. He cannot afford to drop this, man. All right, the goop is on the loose, and again, he pops it. No, these drops are crushing Alto right now. And Mink right now is saying, I'll wait for you, good sir, because I know I'm getting my turn back. And if you're curious about the score, it is currently 3-1 for Team FGC DR, featuring Tragic, HourGlassOfRain, and Alto's team. Tarnished team right now is getting run through right now, and this is going to be a problem. And this is going to be Mink going up 2-0 on Big Alto. This is not looking good, but he's still going.
Guess you had a death wish.
And chat, 9 out of 10 doctors are not going to recommend that you get stabbed through the forehead in a fight to the death. However, let's go look at that replay. All right, let's go. Let's do the damn thing, and let's go to game number 3, where it has been all Team Tragic, man. And let's see if we can keep that momentum going. We are ready, and we are going.
Hello?
Ghostface.
And it is go time, which means it is showtime, man. I'm very excited, man. Let's see if Alto maybe switches this up any bit at all. And by the way, Shutter, put up that donation tab if anybody does want to donate to the winning team. It is right there. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Alto, man, he has got to get going, man. Cannot afford to go down 3-0. That would put everything in DarkLxuri's hands.
Is having a real bad day.
Should she be harmed, you are a dead man. Round 1. Fight.
All right, it is go time, which means it is showtime. I need to make a command for that arrow. I really do, huh? The jump in again. Alto, he has been dropping these combos. However, if he can pick this up, man, if he can keep it, I'm all about it. The jump in the low is gonna be good. Beautiful setup coming from Alto. And it looks like that he has these all locked in now. Knows exactly where to go, knows exactly what to do. And he is bombing on Mink. Not even going for the pickup there. Overhead is gonna be money. Look at these staggers though coming from Alto. Looking like a completely different player. This should be a dominant round win, and it is.
Are you conflicted? Round 2. Fight.
And chat, once again, welcome back to Vape's Fight Night, where we do events and sometimes they are good. Today is gonna be 5v5 Coaches Clash Edition. Good grab though, skybound and down. No, he doesn't throw him up. Interesting. This might be the one to do it. Where's the cameo? There it is. Tragic, it happens to the best of us, man. It wasn't me. Nice. And Mink again saying, all right, you want to dance? Let's go. And Arrow's still not done. Good. And wait a minute, though. Mink on a dominant lead right now. Alto's got to find a way out of this corner if he's going to get this done, and he does. Down one again. And the low, the shimmy neutron, the shimmy turner. Shimbo slices making an appearance. Rest in peace, by the way. Good. Low again, and chat, this is not looking good for Mink. The duck. Mink does not have any meter, though. This could bode well, very much so, for Big Alto. Okay. And jump-ins are all over the place, man. Neither of these players want to give it up. DarkLxuri, I did get your invite, by the way, in case this one ends a little bit early. I know Big Wankster, man. He was so goated, man. What was that? Is this even gonna hit? No, it doesn't. And that is gonna do it. Alto's gonna explode Mink all over the place.
Brutality. Noob Saibot.
Absolutely goated. Alto saying, Vape, you didn't think I was bringing the goods, did you? He absolutely is now, and a 1-2 score. Still has some work to do, however. We are not done here. And Yozi's over here, man. Much love. Welcome to the stream. Jojo, what's going on? And Reckless, man, great to see you as well, man. Hey, this is going crazy, man. I can't even lie. I could lie, but I'm not going to. By the way, chat, regardless. Oh, it's go time. Mink, he knows what I want to see, man.
The chaos.
Much love, Jojo, man. Welcome back to the channel. Great to see each and every one of you guys. We have all the goats here and Reckless as well. All crazy? Let's get it.
Round 1. Fight.
And it is go time, which means it is officially showtime. This Shang, though, in my opinion, one of the best in North America, man. However, you gotta favor the Noob Saibot when it comes to the projectiles. That's right, chat. Shang gets outzoned. You wouldn't believe it, but you gotta believe it. Various, great to see you as well, man. Welcome back to the channel. Good grab, throws his ass into the corner. And Brunex with the follow. Thank you so much. Kaizen, by the way, congratulations on your pro comp appearance, man. Making that top 8, man. I was watching you. I was cheering for you, man. Great stuff. And by the way, we did just hit that follower goal of 4,300 on the board. Let's get it. Reckless, I'm a Linkin Park connoisseur. Of course I gotta play this. However, though, this is gonna be a dominant lead, though, coming from Mink. This Shang is doing some serious work, and that is gonna be it.
You disgust me.
Round 2.
Dude, you did amazing, Kaizen. Kaizen might be too Hollywood for our events, chat. We might be cooked. Good, and that is the gore to pick it up, man. The Wraith technology on full display. However, chat, though, this is Mink, though. He is putting on a show, and that is going to be a down one into the... Oh my God, I didn't even know you could combo off of that. That's crazy. And Alto, though, he needs to get this round. He needs to get this game. Can he send it to one final one? Albert Wesker with the follow. Welcome to the channel. Say I'm not that easy to get rid of, Kaizen. Oh, we're gonna be using that to our advantage, Kaizen. You have no idea. And this is not gonna hit, and unfortunately, this is going to be a big punish. He's got a break. He's got one more chance. And Robin Must, thank you so much for the follow and welcome back as well. And this is going to do it, chat. A 3-1 and lay down, man. This is the doctor's treatment. Don't worry, this is gonna cauterize all your wounds or make something crazy crawl out of your chest. It's definitely one of the two.
Fatality. Shang.
That's how it looks like every time I go to the doctor, by the way, chat. Always inspirational to see. Congratulations, Big Mink. We love seeing the Shang, by the way. And chat, with that performance, man, it is going to be a 4-1 lead now coming for Team FGCDR. Are things looking bleak? We gotta call it like it is. It kind of is. However, DarkLxuri is nobody to be trifled with, and let's see if they can get it done. However, chat, we gotta go take a look at that official scoreboard. Once again, this is going to be a 4-1 lead, which means Mink, a 3-1 score. Congratulations, by the way, and thank you so much for coming to play, Alto. And let me bring my Red X of Doom. Robin Miss, thank you so much for that follow yet again. And where is my Red X of Doom? There it is. Chat, the only player that is now left for this team, by the way, Team Tarnished, is going to be DarkLxuri. They would have to run the tables and win 4 straight matches. Is it possible? Yes. Yes, it is. All right, Tragic, what is he coming out with on this one? We know what DarkLxuri is most likely coming out with on this bad boy. You too, Easy. Great to see you, D-Boy Rose, still hanging out with us, man. Much love. All right, Tragic thinking about this one. DarkLxuri, do we get to see the Shang? They did used to play Shang, but the Tanya piece, this is interesting. We have not seen Tanya from North America, other than like Sparks and a few others, in a very long time. This is gonna be interesting.
Why give yourself another disadvantage?
Round 1. Fight.
And let's get going. Tragic, though. This Kenshi has been doing a lot for him. And by the way, though, DarkLxuri, a very solid player, man. You gotta call it like it is. Some of the best neutral you will see on the North American side of the action. Good low. However, that's gonna be a whiffopotamus, though not gonna make him pay necessarily. And there's something about this matchup that Dark likes. I'm very interested to see why. Okay, the flawless block, the low, and a good grab that says, "Get off of me, good sir." And these grabs are going all over the place, and that could have been a hell of a pickup. Doesn't get the Shimbo slice. Does not get the shimmy neutron. Down one, and a beautiful grab. DarkLxuri is starting to walk away with this. Okay. And Wade tries to go parry, tries to go Banshee style, but Tragic's just gonna whip it out. We hate this, but also we kind of like this. Forward 4. And again, though, Tragic can bring this back with one flick of the wrist. Down one. DarkLxuri, though, gonna be trying to fight their way out of the corner. Gets rid of the ghost. Has got to break away. If they get hit once more, this could be curtains. And look at the defense, but that defense only gonna hold up for so long, Chad. And this is, no, he did drop it. That could have been death. Overhead pressure. Forward 4. The down one. And DarkLxuri does it, running out of health, running out of time. There's 13 seconds left. Somebody's gotta go. Oh, the 10 seconds. And that, the new Kenshi move is gonna take it.
I can see your fear.
Round 2. Fight.
View Clean, what's going on, my brother? Welcome back to the channel. Trey Baudelaire, great to see you as well. Dark starting off excellent in this round number 2. Has got to make up for that previous round. Getting Tragic in the corner, at least I believe so. A bit of a drop right there, but you know what? We'll take the damage where we can. Overhead, flawless block though. Beautiful stuff from Tragic. And the Movado extension. Tragic is playing so solid today. We gotta call it like it is. Tragic though, this is where he's usually able to battle back though. This Tanya though, just getting out of dodge. I know, Jojo, yeah, we just say crazy shit around here. Good low. Tragic though, trying to get that shimmy. Forward 1, overhead. And the beautiful backdash coming from Tragic. DarkLxuri is in some trouble right now, but wait a minute. This should be enough to do it, actually, if he doesn't drop it. And this is gonna scale. This is gonna scale heavily. He's not even going for it. Jojo, thank you, man. We just have a lot of fun around here, man. We say crazy shit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. However, speaking of work, man, this is going to be DarkLxuri. They cannot afford to take one more hit. And that is gonna do it. Amplify the projectile, and that is gonna be it.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, flawless block, no punish. And hold the phone. What is this though? Tragic is gonna whip it out. Never ideal. And beautiful use of the twin kicks though, coming from Big Dark. Oh, that should be a whiff and a half. And it is though. Tragic, anytime he gets a chance to take out that Sento, you know he's gonna go for it. Yo, what's going on, Big Michael Garza? How you been? Overhead, but we have more twin kicks, chat. You better believe it. DarkLxuri can absolutely make this comeback. It is gonna take some solid effort, some solid work. Beautiful use of the projectile. Not gonna get a combo off of that though. Good, and this is gonna be a solid lead. This is not gonna do it. However, Tragic still does have a full stick of butter whenever he chooses to spend it, which may need to be sooner rather than later. Okay, the low again, and chat, this is gonna do it. This is gonna be Tragic walking away with game number 1. Proving that fear is not a factor. Putting 10 points up for Gryffindor, and this is going to be looking good again, though. Fatal blow action coming your way. And that is absolutely highway robbery. Tragic on a 1-0 lead. If Tragic wins here, this team battle is over.
Kenshi wins.
And Team FGC DR, man, they have some heavy hitters, man. However, do not count out DarkLxuri just yet, man. He can do a lot of work from here. And Alto is saying you might want to go Katana. Let's see if he does, man. I do like what he's bringing with the Tanya. It does enable a lot of whiff punishes. However, chat, we got to stop waiting around. We got to get back to the match.
Kenshi, Tanya, Movado, Janet Cage, Treasure.
All right, let's get this bad boy started. DarkLxuri, he sees something about this matchup that he specifically likes.
Become postulants.
And let's go and let's roll on to game number 2. And let's see it though, because the entire team is counting on Dark at this point. Dark was the only player to win their round number 1 match coming from Team Tarnished. And Tragic is the team captain though for FGC DR. He's trying to put this away. This Tanya is getting run through right now. This is unfortunate to see. I hate to see it. Let's see if they can bring it back. Okay, beautiful use of the twin kicks, man. Dark knows those gaps. We love it, but we also hate it. Beautiful pickup though, cannot quite convert. Overhead, no flawless block on that bad boy. Beautiful, they both backdash, but Dark does have that long range sweep. Into the air we go, but not able to convert. Tragic is on the verge of pulling away on this one. Good, he's gotta spend it, absolutely, and I believe he will. And he clips profile with the follow, thank you so much. And he is going to spend that fatal. This might be enough, but it also might not be enough. I don't know, nobody tells me shit. This is gonna do a chunk of change, and I think he is dead. But he's also not dead. And that is gonna do it. DarkLxuri just putting the team on their back and going for it.
Round 2. Fight.
And let's go, though. Tragic is not waiting around either. He's gonna be getting up in there, and here comes the Sento pressure. Zio, what's going on, my man? How you been? Dame's still hanging out with us. Nice. Oh, the twin kicks, though. That it looks like it has a limited warranty on that. Not gonna be good forever. Good low. And another grab, though. This is gonna be Movado coming out doing some work. Beautiful duck from Dark. I saw it. I seen it. And again, you better call Janet, man. You better call her twice because you're gonna need her. Beautiful punish again. Dark is gaming right now. Good. No shimmy neutron. Down 1. The double down 1. I don't know. I'm yelling. All right, the low again. And Dark is looking for every bit of whip punishing that they can. And that is gonna be an extensible lead, but he drops it. This might be enough. The corner pressure is gonna be looking exquisite, stunning, and perhaps even brave. Tragic is gonna be going down because Dark is up on the board, Chad. DarkLxuri able to get it done. This is going to be a 1-2 set. And chat, this is heating up quick, man. Let's go take a look at that replay. Guys, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for being here, man. Let's go and let's roll, man. On to game number 3 we go. Let's see if Dark can pull this back.
Tanya, Kenshi, Janet Cage, Movado, Sundo.
All right, let's go. Let's do the damn thing. Let's go to game number 3.
Why give yourself another disadvantage?
And only one team is going to be winning here. There is no money on the line today. It is only bragging rights. And you know what? That is good enough for these players, man. They just want to win. And that is a huge, huge punish, though. And Tragic going to be taking full advantage of that. And Team Tragic, man, they were not playing today. Tarnished team also played very, very well. A couple bad sequences, though, went unfortunately for them. However, Dark is going to be all that remains of this team. And let's see what they can do. Good grab. Good. And a nice grab. These staggers are getting to Tragic 14% to your dome piece. Good low. And another grab. Dark is going crazy. Overhead again. And the low, but that is going to be a direct grab punish. The Movado as well. Dark may want to consider breaking away. There it is. Needs to get rid of that Sento. The low is going to do it, and there comes Dark.
You should tread more carefully.
Round 2. Fight.
The parry is looking good. I had to spit out my vein for that one, I won't even lie. And chat, this is pivotal. This is pivotal any way you look at it. Tragic going for the set play here. The Ghost is out, the Movado is out, and Dark's defense is only gonna hold up for so long. Good, down 1. However, though, Tragic still trying to get it, but that grab caught the back dash. DarkLxuri, man, can they go up 2-1 on Tragic? Look at this, though. Still trying to swing away, George. We love to see it. And this is bad news bears for DarkLxuri. Trying to outspace, trying to outzone, but there is going to be Tragic, and that is going to be the round.
Ancestors, watch over.
Final round. Fight.
And let's make this work. Let's make this happen. Beautiful punish from Tragic. This is a very pivotal round. This could honestly decide a lot of what goes down here in this team battle you see tonight. Good, spinning the meter. The staggers, getting shimmy. And this is going to be Dark taking an extensive lead. And Dark, man, this is gonna be their wheelhouse. Tragic has gotta do something. Beautiful punish again from Dark. Drops it though and ends up in the corner. Not ideal for them. Beautiful use of the twin kicks yet again. Tragic has some armor of his own. He says, you know what? I'm just gonna pull it out. That's what she said. Chad, get your mind out of the gutter. You said that, I didn't say that. Overhead. And again, the projectiles. Can they get one more? The grab, but it says, get off of me. One more will prove fatal, and he gets one more. DarkLxuri on a 2-1 lead. Do we get the brutality? And a 2-1 lead coming for Dark, making something of this set, saying, babe, I'm not going away just yet.
Tanya wins.
And onto the replay we go, man. No, this Tanya, man, is gaming. However, Tragic may want to slip into something a little bit more comfortable. We will see. Arrow still over here hanging out. He looks pissed, chat. Arrow looks royally pissed. However, it is now time for game number 4. And Dark is even in chat saying, you better go smoke, not like this.
Tanya.
And welcome all 170 people in the house. I know that's JoJo on 169 Heidi accounts. We're a big fan of this sort of thing.
Over Outworld.
All firstborn females become postulants.
Tragic, by the way, is sticking on the Kenshi. He is a smoke main through and through, and I will add, one of the best smokes in all of North America. No punish on that bad boy. And look at this, so Dark with the delayed grab. What is this technology? Overhead. And a big one to land, though. And we are breaking away Dark. If they can win one more game, this is over, and we will get to the next set. Let's see if Dark can run the tables with this Tanya. If Tragic has it his way, it will not be going any sort of that direction. Beautiful, a little bit of a lag spike, but you know what, chat? I don't give a shit. Oh, the parry, though, that is gonna be a direct punish. It's all good, Viking. Hey, if you get another opportunity, there may be another one. Tragic, though, at a deficit still. That Sendo gonna be getting put away. A beautiful step back. I believe that's called a trip guard, if I'm not mistaken. And this should be the round. It should be close. Good low. And the shimmy neutron in full effect. And DarkLxuri on the verge of going to the next match.
Round 2. Fight.
And Zia, great to see you as well. Viking, good to see all the goats in the chat. And Shudder. The step back, man. Dude, Dark's neutral is actually kind of cracked. I'm not gonna lie. Again, we are seeing this. This is the bull in the matador 101. Oh my goodness, man. And JoJo saying that's tragic, man. I cannot lie either. Fear, that is correct. And it looks like we might be coming your way. DarkLxuri on the verge of putting this thing away, but hang on. Leaving the door open just a little bit for tragic. Never ideal for this Tanya. Good low, and into the special. And this way. Still not done. And still going. That's Sento. Overhead. Down one. You just have the feeling that Dark is gonna take this, man. He's super close. However, do not count out tragic just yet. And this is gonna do it. Dark with a 3-1 lead. And this match is not over. This is now gonna be Dark eliminating tragic from the event. And Team Tarnished, man, still looking very much alive. However, it is now time to go look at that replay and look at that scoreboard. And DMP, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to the channel. All right, Dark, stay right here. We're gonna get Fear up in here. We're gonna see, is Dark really going to run the tables on this team battle? It is looking a lot spicier up in here. Smile, Chip, don't think I don't see you as well, brother. What's going on? And chat, with that result right there, it is now going to be DarkLxuri eliminating, let me see, what do we got? He is now going to be eliminating Tragic. The team captains are both out of here. However, coming up next is going to be Fear taking on DarkLxuri in our next match. DarkLxuri, as long as they keep winning, they will stay here. Let's get to it and let's go. All right, let's go, chat. It is now going to be the Fear 1000 coming through and taking on DarkLxuri, but he's going with something a little bit different.
Hanging guns.
All right, chat, let's go. It is Fear. It is DarkLxuri, and it is going down right now.
Think of me as youthfully exuberant.
Round one.
All right, Peacemaker is on the screen. This character, by the way, has been picking up a lot of steam here on this channel. We've been seeing a ton of him. Okay, the Eagly not available. However, you will remember Peacemaker was severely nerfed. However, still completely viable. Let's trigger all the OCD people. I'm with you, man. Okay, still looking for that whiff. A beautiful start already coming from Dark. However, the Janet as well. Can he pick it up? What a conversion. Good. And still not done. The overhead is coming from Big Fear. He's gonna be taking the lead. Okay, and that is gonna be the full burger coming your way. And Fear looks like he wants to go for the zoner approach with these grabs. Still getting to him, and there's the Janet as well. Man, Dark with these conversions, man. It is something to behold, man. I love to see it. Down one into Eagly, the classic. The gunshots. Okay. And this could go any which way, but still you gotta favor Fear in this situation. The Pharaoh, man, that is diabolical. Good parry from Dark. And gunshots are gonna get past a parry 9 times out of 10. We all know it.
Round two. Fight.
Okay. Oh, and that is gonna break it. Absolutely is going to. DarkLxuri right now is kind of balling with this Tanya, but however, the Peacemaker does have plans of putting them away. And a nice grab to throw him into the corner. And an 18% throw. That is not nothing. A beautiful conversion. Fear wants to put this battle away. He wants to put it to bed. Dark with the big drop zone. Not ideal. Good grab. However, Fear needs one more combo if he is going to take this. I knew it was coming. Theo, he blocked it as well. Good defense coming from Dark. Chet, I'm impressed. I'm not going to lie. I'm very impressed right now. Okay. And look, Fear's defense, man, one of his best attributes, man, and it is on display. Tries to get the grab, though, a little bit out of the reach. That should be enough, and that is gonna do it! Holy moly, Dark's defense holding up immaculately. And shit, I do not even know what to say right there. That was all Fear right there. Kaizen, I know, man, this is crazy. Who is this Tanya?
Round. Fight.
By the way, it will be HourGlassOfRain coming up next if Dark is eliminated. I'm sorry, if Fear is eliminated. Okay, good parry. And putting the buff up, though, this could be a problem. Beautiful anti-air. You gotta be careful with that, man. Tanya's will catch you with that more often than not. Beautiful parry again. Dark is going wild. However, though, Fear gonna be taking a sizable lead here. We love to see it, but also we hate to see it. Beautiful pickup. And Fear in this Peacemaker, man. What is going to be the move here? Goes for the full shimmy, the overhead chat. This should be enough to do it. This is going to be the game. And Fear on a 1-0 start to get us cooking.
Peacemaker wins.
And chat, a 1-0 score. Dark, it might have to think about that bag of tricks they've got. Are they going to come through with something else? But they did say they wanted to play Tanya, so let's see what they've got. And Jojo, don't count them out just yet. There is still a long ways to go. However, we're going on to the next match, and let's do the damn thing.
Peacemaker. Booyah!
All right, Dark, thinking about it though, are they going back with the Tanya? What is going to be the pick here? Fear showing no signs of slowing down with that Peacemaker though, looking very crisp and very clean, and we got the Tanya back out. All right, but maybe a switch of cameo. Dark thinking about this a little bit more. Maybe the Tremor. I've never seen this. The Chameleon as well. That does very well. What's going on, Big 2 Trillion? Don't think I don't see you. Trey Baudelaire hanging out with us. Vikings been with us damn near the entire time. Kaizen still too Hollywood for us. But we love it. But also we hate it.
A man's body, but a boy's mind.
Think of me as youthfully exuberant.
Round 1. Fight.
And let's go and let's roll. And let's see it though. Let's make this happen. This Peacemaker again going for a very zoner-oriented approach. It does fit his archetype very, very well. Good low into the eagle, into the overhead. Dark is seeing all of it though. He can see the frames. Overhead though, but we are going to be blocking that. Beautiful call out coming from Fear. Okay. And the staggers again though. This Sonya not getting a ton of mileage. Oh, Kaizen, not yet, you're not. But wait till I see you tomorrow. I know what's coming, Kaizen. Okay, and again, the overhead is gonna be good. It's gonna take a lot more than those for Dark to bring this back in. No, the drop, not like this! And chat, this is gonna be a problem if your name is DarkLxuri. Fear on the verge of going up 2-0.
Round 2. Fight.
Dark has done a ton of work to bring this back. Oh my god. The low. The eagle is not there, but there's no punish. There it is right there. Beautiful jump, but not able to get a punish. However, there is going to be a nice range attack. And no. Interesting. And Fear right now is keeping Dark guessing, and that is why he's doing super well in this matchup. By the way, a big shout out to everybody here if you're watching here. If you're watching on the YouTube side of things, much love. And we got a lot more content coming soon. Overhead again, but Dark going to break that armor, and Dark going to take a sizable lead. Fear in some trouble here in round number 2 of game and number... Wait, no. Score is 1-1, right? I'm not tripping. Or is it 1-0 for Fear? I may be tripping, chat. I'll check in between rounds. However, though, Fear going to be doing everything he can to bring this back, and he would need a lot more. The eagly again, the overhead. Is he going to spend the fatal blow? He is going to let it absolutely rip, chat. And this is not gonna do enough, but it's gonna do a lot. And kaboom, right to your chesticles. We love to see it. We also hate it. Okay, the force field, he timed that perfectly. And Fear on a 2-0 lead right now. Insane to see.
Peacemaker wins.
Holy moly, chat, that is going crazy. Fear on a 2-0 lead. And this might be enough, man. This might be enough. This might be the character if he's gonna get it done. Dude, Fear is a very good player, man. I have not seen his Peacemaker in so long, and he's whipping it out just for us today. Let's go and let's get back to the action.
Peacemaker.
Booyah!
Let's do some corn. Everyone likes corn. All right, Dark, though, are they gonna stick it out here with the Tanya? We've been seeing them love and playing this character. However, this could be the end of the team battle. Wait a minute. We got a little bit of a switcheroo on us. Chat, Dark coming in with the Mileena. And Mr. Braham, how you been? Welcome back.
You think me a monster?
Chat, this is potentially the last match of the event, and if it is, all I can say is this has been an absolute blast. Thank you to both teams for putting on this show. I'm just the middleman to get you here. Overhead, though, But you gotta imagine though, Fear is looking out for all the trickeries. That's gonna be a direct punish though. He did not have the Pharah behind it. Dark gonna be taking a sizable lead here. JoJo saying Dark wins this round. I don't know, man. We gotta see. And if he does, what is Fear gonna come out with next? Because you know he's got a lot in his tool bag. Welcome everybody into the channel. We see 190 people here. That is, of course, ViewClan on 189 accounts. Trying to boost us in the algorithm. Thank you so much. Fear can bring this back with one more combination. This could be good. Beautiful use of the armor, though. He's gonna wake up Torpedo. He's gonna wake up Torpedo. Never mind, I lied. I lie a lot. And that is going to be Fear going down DarkLxuri, doing some work.
Fight.
All right, gunshots to the armor, not gonna get there in time, but the Lao hat is definitely gonna do something. All right, whiffing in public, we know how illegal that is, chat. Good combo from Dark. Dark, can they get the mix though? He's the delayed wake up. That delayed wake up and the flute of doom and the sonic boom. This is going crazy. Overhead. And another grab though. This is going to be looking like Fear's round if he can wrap this up. Okay, gunshots again. And this is gonna be so, wait. Good grab, hang on a second. The Kung Lao cameo not gonna be a factor here. The Torpedo one wake up, disgusting. The duck, what is this? He doesn't get the mix. Good defense again from Fear. He needs one more. Does he get one more? And there it is.
Man, you're shit.
Final round.
And chat, this could be it. Yo, what's going on, by the way, online Kale? Is it Fear's name is Ashton? Yeah, I don't know, man. Yo, what's going on, Big Poseidon? Fear trying to wrap this up. He needs one more round to put this away. Good grab. And the Pharah is on the loose, chat. Not like this, and this is gonna be close. Dark is not even breaking away, but there it is. Waking up with Rob Ball Roll does not even care, is absolutely going for it, chat. Dark would need to be perfect here in order to get this on a beautiful whip punish. Spin the fatal. Don't even think. No thinking allowed. And chat, hold the phone just 1 minute here. Let's see if Dark can bring this back. And the anti-gravity, and that is gonna do it, chat. That is going to be G to the G's, man. That is gonna be Dark going down, but you know what? A very, very solid performance from them, and that is going to be all she wrote. GG's, man. Thank you guys all so much for playing, and we got one more replay to look at. By the way, that is now going to be Team Tragic. FGC doesn't read taking it, I believe, by a score of 5-2 or 5-3. I gotta check real quick on my own to make sure. However, guys, thank you all so much for coming by, man. There's no prize money on the line today, but however, thank you so much for playing. So that is going to be DarkLxuri getting eliminated, but you know what? All in all, a very, very good match, guys. Thank you again for coming by. That is going to be a 5-3 win, I believe it is. Could be wrong on that either way. That is going to be Team FGC doesn't read absolutely taking it. Guys, this was a W event. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. We are now going to be out of here. Be sure, we're going to send you over to Mikhail right now, a Russian MK1 streamer. Be sure to show him some love. Guys, we will see you soon. We will be live again tomorrow. Sign up channels should be out here soon. We love you guys, and we'll see you later.